Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Versus System unboxing for Marvel. This is the set Spider Friends. So this is from the Great Power Story arc. This is Volume 1, so this is like year 1 of the things. Issue number 7, which begins this 3-part story arc of Spider-Man related, or street level related superheroes. So here we have, even superheroes need a little help from their friends from time to time. Spider-Man is fortunate to have an amazing array of friends to help him in this latest expansion. Look for a variety of spectacular supporting characters from Black Cat to Aunt May. Also includes the famous black suit that was a bit too clingy. Does offer Spider-Man some abilities and equipment for friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Alright, so we jump in. So we're going to have, this set will focus on Spider-Friend characters. So we have that team up there, the red and blue Spider-Man symbol. Why are we so out of focus? We gotta start with the black-suited Spider-Man. And then the following expansions will have the Sinister 6 and related characters, Spider-Man foes, and then the third set, I believe, is the New Defenders, so we'll add some other street-level characters that sometimes help out Spidey. So one of the first things we have here is we have Climb, which is a brand new keyword that started in this set. So at the start of your main phase, you may exhaust the location on your side to put a 1/1 counter on your character with Climb. A character can only climb one location per turn, and the same location can't be climbed by more than one character. You exhaust location show it's been climbed. So if you have 2 locations, put 3 climbers, one of them's out of luck. During your recovery phase, your exhaust locations are ready. So instead of recruiting new characters with your locations, you can use Climb to give them extra abilities. Then we also have Symbioso, which oddly they don't actually list on here what that does. But if I remember correctly, are they listed over here? I don't see it listed specifically. But what Symbiosis does is it allows you to keep your counters when you flip upside down. So if an enemy character, if a character's Symbiosis gets stunned and they get flipped down, normally they lose all their combat. The symbiote is essentially holding all their extra tokens. It's unhealthy relationship. At the end of your turn, stun Spider-Man. He has build. I can and will fight you. Spider-Man becomes a level 2. Choosing enemy player, they may equip the alien symbiote token face up, supporting character on their side. So basically what you're doing here, let me see if I can find that token quick. There's a token, so it should have been... There it is. So there is the symbiote, alien symbiote token. This is supposed to represent Spider-Man getting rid of his alien symbiote. So a symbiotic relationship. Equipped character has Climb, Symbiosis, and +1 health. Power can't be turned off. And Parasitic Bond. This equipment can't be KO'd or unequipped from this character until that character leaves play. This power can't be turned off. That's actually a little bit different, darker color than some of the other equipment, and it's a token. But yeah, it's kind of neat. So you can gain, basically you can turn off of the symbiote and give it to somebody else, and then he can level up. And then when he does level up, he just wears his regular black suit, not the symbiote one. He has Climb, Dodge, and Stealth. Web Sling. Pull a back row enemy character to its front. And then Dodge says a character can't be ranged attack, so he can dodge ranges because you can sense them ahead of time. And Stealth. They don't actually list what stealth does on here either. And over here. Oh, they do list this stuff. I just missed this little part. So stealth is character can melee attack back row characters even while they're protected. You can sneak by them. And symbiosis, the character can have and gain +1/+1 counters while stunned. Alright. There we go. Alright. So our next Spidey main character is going to be Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. Spider clone. If you put Scarlet Spider on your side during setup, put a character from your spider web on your side instead. If that character would become a level 2, transform it into a level 2 Scarlet Spider. Instead, then put this card and that level 1 main character in your clone pile. So, Spidey characters gain a lot of interesting leveling up abilities. So they have, like, he gets this, and then later on they'll have sets with Spider-Verse characters. So how does this work? Let's jump into looking how this works. So, your spiderweb is a new out-of-play pile that includes one or more copy of every other level 1 main character with Spider in its name. Currently, as of this set, it was only Spider-Man from the Marvel base game, Spider-Man from the Monsters Unleashed, and Spider-Man and Spider-Woman from this issue. And then as more and more sets came out, there's going to be more and more main characters he can use. Your clone pile is another out-of-play pile. It starts empty, but during the game, you'll put characters from your spiderweb into it. Before the game begins, when each player reveals their main character, you reveal the Scarlet Spider. Then instead of putting them on your side during setup, you'll put a character from your spiderweb. When that character will become level 2, you instead transform it to level 2 Scarlet Spider. It'll keep its counters, effects, positioning, all that. And then put the level 1 main character. Then put the level 1 main character he started the game as a level 1, and the level 1 Scarlet Spider main character into your clone pile. Once he's level 2, if he would be wounded, there's a chance it's just a clone body instead. Reveal a random pile from your clone body. If you reveal Scarlet Spider, he gets wounded as normal if they found you. But if you reveal someone else, he doesn't get wounded. However, who is there goes back to your spider web. So you start with a bunch of other characters in there. So you could start with, you could start with Spider-Man level 1. Then when you level up, you instead are going to put in your Scarlet Spider level 2. And it says, so Clone Wars. If Scarlet Spider get wounded, reveal a random card from your clone pile. So as that gets done, you have a 50-50 chance at the beginning, if he gets KO'd, to either draw that level 1 Spider-Man or level 1 Scarlet Spider. If you draw any character other than Scarlet Spider, put it back into your web. And Scarlet Spider doesn't get wounded. So basically, if he hits the Spider-Man one, you get a free hit off of it. But then the next time you only have just Scarlet Spider in there. So then you can use the clone saga. Add one of your characters from the spiderweb to your clone pile. So basically, you can keep dumping your extra characters from your spiderweb into your clone pile and essentially keep you alive as long as you can put extra cards in there and you get lucky enough not to draw that card. Now, like this set said, there's 3 other characters. You could choose regular Spidey. The 4 other characters are regular Spider-Man, Spider-Man from Monsters Unleashed, this Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. You could put all 4 of them in there. Even if you dumped all 4 into your clone pile, there's a chance you could always draw the Scarlet Spider by accident on the first turn and still take that damage. So it's kind of interesting. But it's only a wound, so it's like, even still, it's not like he's KO'd. So you can keep, that card just goes back in there, and then you just keep trying over and over. So it's an interesting little gimmick. Alright, and then we have Spider-Woman, Venom Blast. Choose a character in a melee combat with Spider-Woman to get -3 defense this combat. Up close and personal. When Spider-Woman stuns an enemy character in melee combat, she gains an XP. And if she levels up, she keeps her Venom Blast, she gets a pheromone control. Enemy characters lose and can't gain power while in melee combat with Spider-Woman. So that's kind of cool. Alright, then we're going to jump into our supporting characters. And like every other deck, unless I state otherwise, there will always be 4 of a kind. And there's a lot, or 4 of each, and there's a lot of 1 of a kind characters in this set. So this is kind of a unique deck. We have Madam Web. World Wide Web. Each face-up character on your side with Spider in its name has +2 attack and defense. And we're going to get a bunch of Spider-Man allies. So they're all 1 of a kind, so there's only 1 per deck. Most of them aren't going to have attack. They have low defense, low health. What they have, friends and family. Spider characters protecting this character have Fearless. You'll probably think if you ever caught sight of Spider-Man. So you have Flash Thompson here. So as long as you have a Spider-Man character protecting this character, they all have Fearless. So it's kind of a neat idea. So you put basically all these sort of bystanders into your back row, and then you have one of your heroes in front, but you gain extra abilities. And Fearless says, well, this character is attacking a main character, it doubles its attack. So kind of like Flash and goading you. We get Mary Jane Watson, who will have characters protecting Gang Pounce. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. Pounce says this character is attacking an exhausted character. That character can't strike back. We get J. Jonah Jameson. Characters have lethal. If they do wounds a defending supporting character, you get a KO it. We get Aunt May. And characters have Noble. Defending character strikes with... When defending, this character strikes with double attack. So 1 gives you double for hitting a main, 1 gives you double when defending, 1 lets you take out supporting, and 1 lets you not take damage. So it's kind of, you have all 4, you're protecting all 4 of them, you can actually gain a lot of extra strength from that. But they're also very weak. They have 1 health and they can't attack, so you're spending extra resources to gain these extra abilities, but you also have to protect them. Alright, then we're going to get back to some regular ones. You have 4 copies of Black Cat. So it's personal climb, personal loyalty with Spider-Man as a main character on your side. Black Cat is a Spidey friend and has ferocious. With Spider-Man isn't a main character. Spider-Cat is a femme fatale and has stealth. So it's kind of a neat little thing I like when they do this, playing around with different keywords or teams so you can work with different things. We have Silver Sable. Killer Hunter has +3 attack while attacking an evil character. And Silver Sable International. You pay 1 less to recruit good characters and equipment to a minimum of 1. Scarlet Spiders, main or support card. Climb. And Paralytic Darts. Choosing enemies supporting a character. That character is immobile, it can't move during its formation step. The Prowler. Stealth. Prowler can melee attack back row characters even while they're protected. And Self-Taught Tinkerer. Once per turn during your build phase, you may discard a supporting character. If you do, Prowler has that character's main and combat superpowers this turn. Another spider. We have Cindy Moon, who is Silk. That's Climb and Silk Sense. Choosing enemy attacker to get -4 attack this combat. Another spider character. We have good old Miguel O'Harris, Spider-Man of 2099, who also gets Climb. And after making Spider-Man 2099 powers up in combat, you may cancel that combat. Spider-Woman. Tough. She gets stunned. She may recover her and regeneration. At the start of your turn, if Spider-Woman is face up, heal her from a wound. And our final support is Spider-Man. Spider powers. Pay 1 color. Spider-Man has one of the following that he doesn't already have. Climb, Dodge, Ferocious, Genius, Grab, Leader, Leap, or Mobile. He may use this power any number of times on this turn. And this just gives him those powers. He doesn't so he doesn't lose unless he leaves play. And then So what all those abilities do, in case you haven't heard. Leap is characters flying during your turn. Mobile. Once during your main phase but not during combat, you may move this character to a front or back row. Genius. At the start of your turn, you draw a card. Grab. Well, this character is in the front row. Enemy characters can't fly over it. And Leader. Well, the character's team attack and you choose who the defender strikes back against. Dodge. Can't be ranged attack. We go over that. And Ferocious. In melee combat, strikes without characters with Ferocious. So that's actually really fun. You get all these different abilities. You just gotta keep paying for them. But yeah, you pay enough, you can become fairly unstoppable. And then we have a support, or a plot twist card, not a support, plot twist for Spidey friend characters. Main, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a Spidey friend character who is protecting another character. So great power and responsibility. So it works again with them, friends and family. And there's Uncle Ben doing it. And then we also get our special location, which is the Daily Bugle, which gets us power up for Spidey characters, the Wild. Alright, so that is what we have for this set. And there's the checklist. I'll zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so definitely some interesting new stuff. If you like Spider-Man, you're gonna like this. There's tons of other Spider-Man sets that are out there. So as you buy more and more different ones, you combine them, you can make definitely lots of really cool Spidey friend decks. So check out the other videos. See you later. Bye.